In this video, I am quickly going to go through how to share out a link to a specific file or a folder on your machine. Obviously, you can make someone a manager on the actual interface for your DSM, but sometimes you just want to share a specific link, comparable functionality to Dropbox. When digging in for this feature, I found it a little bit less than intuitive. There's a couple methods to go about this. The easiest method is to have a static public IP, and then you can just use the links generated through FileStation. But if you don't have a static IP, or if you're unsure, or if your links just haven't been working, then we're going to go through the Quick Connect method. So on your desktop here within the Synology management interface, you should see control panel. So we're going to have to double click on that. If you don't see control panel there, you might need to click on your little main menu item and look for the control panel widget. Within control panel, all we're looking for is Quick Connect. You can search for it again if you don't see it, but you should see it right there. And mine's already enabled, so you want to enable, I clicked on too many things there. You want to enable Quick Connect. Make sure you make your ID. I believe you have to validate your email address. Either way, you're going to have a link here. So you want to note this link. This link's permanent. This is your new, we'll call it routing for your public links that you share. So I'm going to keep that open because I will always and forever need that. And I believe you can create additional Quick Connect accounts. I don't think you're permanently tied to one, but in reality you're not going to need several for any reason. So I'm grabbing my specific file I want through FileStation, and I'm just going to point to a folder. Why not? So let me right click on the particular file after you navigate to it, share file links, and you'll see this generates the URL. So this URL is extremely important because you're going to combine this with your Quick Connect public address, and you'll have a working address for people not on your Wi-Fi, not within your network. I'm going to set a validity period because I don't need this being accessed. Sorry, I thought my headphones were dying. I don't need this being accessed, so I'm just going to go ahead and set a custom validity period of, we'll call it 19. So you can set a validity period. That's always good because you don't necessarily want people re-downloading files when they just keep them on their machine and burdening your machine. And you can get a QR code. I would go ahead and enable sharing. And who uses QR codes? If you do, awesome. I would love to hear some uses. Either way, enable secure sharing. You can share with users on your account, but why wouldn't you just make them a user on your account if that's what you're doing? So just public sharing, password, and we'll do the best password in the book. No one will ever guess that. So make sure that you copy this link. It's hard to retrieve after it goes away. And click OK. So you have that link copied. OK. Now that particular link is not going to work out of network. So you need to paste it somewhere, and then you need to grab your Quick Connect URL, and you're going to replace your local IP address, which was populated there. You're going to replace that with the Quick Connect address. So I'll paste it below, for example. So we need, well, looks like I did not copy that as I had thought. It's my first day on a computer. Okay, we have the, that's basically just, again, the routing number for it. So we're just going to replace this, which is the directives for the, it would work with the static IP again, and paste that in there. So this is your working link you want to share. It's the combination of your Quick Connect address and the specific file address generated when you share from within the DSM interface. From here you send this to whomever and make sure they have the password if you send it, and I'll go ahead and demonstrate what that looks like. Here we go. Password is, again, password, and I'm not going to hit enter because there's no reason to download these files. But that's how you share out a link to a deep file on your Synology NAS, and I hope this is helpful. Let me know. Thanks.